Okay, I'm very excited about this project. This is an Oliver Pattern Maker's vise. This is a very, very cool piece of equipment that I have had sitting in the shop now. I bought it about a month and a half ago. I've just been eagerly waiting to get this on my workbench because I want to start using it. This one aesthetically doesn't look pretty. It's got a lot of glue dripped all over. It was in a pattern maker shop in Fort Worth, Texas, and it got used. It got used a lot, but functionality and just all the parts are here. Everything works. There's no cracks in the casting, so it's going to be a good vise. I want to restore it, clean it up, but I'm not going to tackle that right now. I've got a bandsaw I'm trying to finish up, so I just want to get this mounted on the workbench. The first thing we're going to have to do, unfortunately, is this workbench it's not really designed for this type of vise. We don't have the overhang here off the end of the bench, so we're going to have to bust these legs loose, this leg frame, move it in probably 3 or 4 inches and take this vise out. And then once we do that, I can figure out how to get this thing mounted. So let's get started. And once this thing's on, you'll get to see how it works and what makes it so interesting and very cool.
You're taking that whole leg structure off?
Yeah, I'm going to snap the whole thing over that way. Okay. Those vices have been on the wrong. They're for left-handed woodworkers. I'm not left-handed, but when I built the bench, I didn't know there was such thing.
Maybe that's why I've gravitated towards those. Do you need help? I can assist you, I'm right here.
Yeah.
Because I'm left-handed. Maybe that's why I like those ones. I didn't know there was a difference either.
Well, yeah. I don't know if it really matters. Yeah, there is a difference. See, if you're right-handed, you want the bench in front of you and the vise here. Because you're going to be working like this. You can clamp your part to the apron.
So where is this one going to go?
Right here.
Right.
And this one might, I'm going to move it if it doesn't work. no, 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 it just broke. Unbelievable, man.
Trying to figure that out, or you got problems?
I got problems. Got big problems. It's broken.
Ooh.
It just fell off my workbench. Totally demolished. It's in the garbage.
No, it can't be in the garbage.
Yeah, you can't fix this. This is cast iron. It broke, the jaw broke in half. Fell off the workbench and broke. I mean,
You can't weld it?
yeah, you know, welding cast iron is so difficult. So difficult. You gotta have specialty welders. You gotta know what you're doing. I mean, maybe there's a small chance I can find this part, this whole piece,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's gonna be easy. You wanna know how much I paid for this? $1,000.
Whoa, well, you got to be able to try to fix it then. It would be worth trying to find somebody that could weld it.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna see if I can figure it out. Okay, I've had a few days here to kind of do a reset, get out of the shop, take a break from things. It was a rough day. A lot of things did not go well that day, including this vise. I'm still very disappointed. I'm still very upset about this, but I am hoping for just a slight, I'm praying for a slight bit of hope that someone out there watching this video can tell me how I can fix this. I did a little work over the weekend, or not a little work, I did a little research and tried to see, you know, what were the chances of me finding this back piece, you know, just parts to this, and there's nothing out there. I didn't find anyone selling parts. You can find some parts. I mean, you can find these guys on eBay, the dogs. You can't find the whole jaws though, and maybe there's a chance someone out there has one that is just a parts vise like this one currently is now, and I can get that part. I don't know. We'll see. I also did a little looking into welding cast iron, and I think there might be some hope there too. I don't know a lot about welding. I don't know a lot about metal, but it is doable. And I didn't think it was that doable to weld cast iron. But the break, you know, is pretty clean going up through here, and then you're right there. It kind of fades out and gets kind of gnarly. But I don't know. You know, maybe someone with some serious welding skills could properly weld cast iron. I know there's a lot of tricks to it. It's not an easy thing to do, but maybe it's possible. And the one challenge too is this has got to be a fairly flat surface, this vise, the face of this jaw. So I'm sure welding it's going to create some challenges with it moving and heating the metal and all that. So it may or may not be doable. Not to mention you've got a vise that's creating a lot of force, and if you clamp something out here with a weld, you know, I don't know, it might just eventually break it. So I don't know. Leave me a comment. Hopefully someone watching this knows something, gives me some kind of hope or an answer. Shoot me an email, leave me a comment. Really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm bummed. It was careless. You could see in the video, if you go back, the pin that I was hammering out for that hinge, the vise was kind of just hanging right on the edge there while I was getting that pin out. And then I went over to cut the mortise on the workbench, hammering on that chisel, and it was only a matter of time. So it was just careless. I was working too fast. You know, I have a busy schedule, and I had a small window to work on this vise with a lot going on in the shop, and I just was rushing it, and I was going quick, and that's kind of a downfall of how I work sometimes. I just feel kind of rushed to get things done. I wish it wasn't that way, but just there's a big workload. So yeah, I got no one to blame but myself. So I got to own it, and I'm just hoping somebody will have an answer for me. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and we'll see you next time.